You know, to be fair, British cuisine looks like something born from a long tradition of dares between friends, so Chris's culinary skills are quite fitting. I think this is a perfect representation. Oh, the Mayweather and Logan Paul hugging match. It's like two bots fighting each other in easy mode. I loved it. Paid $50 for them to hug the whole time. Post Malone's mustache looks like two capybaras kissing, and that's it. That's the post. You know, need I say anything more? Look at the photo evidence. Yo, dog, I bet you listen to car alarms for fun. Just ooh, ooh, That's your bop. That's your jam, buddy. Driver runs over motorcycle. Justified or not. You know, bikers need to remember that no matter how mad you are the chihuahua of the vehicle world. Just any other vehicle, including a smart car, will own your ass if it decides to. You are not safe. You flipped him the bird and God was in his wheels. I'm real glad to see the cloning machine works and they're all musically talented. I don't know what more can I ask for, really? That's how they make Minecraft content creators. They're all clones. Look at that. He ain't even in costume and looks like someone that tells hella riddles for no reason. Paul Dano, the Riddler? I'm sure he does. I'm sure he is. Don't you dare talk to me about Dream's music video. Oh. Yeah, I'd wear a mask too if I looked like a sleep paralysis demon. This looks like an animated cult introduction. Oh, I started dying. This looks like an animated cult indoctrination video. This looks like the animated videos they show at the bowling alley when you get a strike. You know, and from what I understand, they had a very short amount of time to put this together, and they were primarily like Minecraft animators. So the video's jank, but they tried their best. They tried their best. Like, come on. What gets me is the crying animation. His cheeks just get glazed like a Krispy Kreme donut. It's disgusting. Both eyes are off center because they're trying to escape her brain. They're trying to get out of there. They're scared of it. 1:30 a.m. Plains area of Hilldale. Possible cow on the loose. Constant mooing outside of our residency. Yeah, okay, this will be the third time my ex-wife has been removed for someone's property. I'm sorry about this, guys. Tell him Diggle's sorry. This guy amused me because he looks like Bear Grylls when he got stung by bees on his face. Funny. Yeah, no, this movie has less flavor than Scottish food. I mean, didn't Gordon Ramsay come from Scotland? He makes pretty flavorful food. And he got sausage rolls and stuff. I don't know. Who knows? Why am I depressed? Also me. Ah, yes. Gmod prop food. Delicious. Don't screw with me. I have the power of God and anime on my side. If you don't make God capitalized, I will make you past tense. I want you to really think about your capitalization, pal. Man, I feel bad for the hairs that have to stay attached to your hideous head. Shave them off, do them a favor. Either you got a hot pocket for a brain or we didn't watch the same fight, G. Oh, Jake. I want to see Jake Paul fight an actual, like, currently training boxer. Like someone who's, like, actively, you know, fighting and not just retired. I get it's nice for the check, Nate Robinson, Ben, whatever his name was. I already forget his name. I didn't care about him. They're just doing it for the check. I get it. But give me someone who's gonna like slap Jake around a little bit. Come on. Me can play with you. No need to be sad. What are you, Jar Jar Binks from Star Wars? Talk like a person. Come on, bro. You kind of look like Jesus, but he went through like an emo phase. It's kind of wicked, honestly. Kind of sick. Kind of freaking cool. To me, Jim looks like a weasel cursed and becoming a human, but that's just my thought. That's just me. Theo looks like the keyboardist in a funk band, but his instrument isn't even plugged in. I don't know. He looks like he sells karate lessons in the woods to me, pal. It's always the Karens that look like they eat cat food that have the most to say. It's because they're out of kibble. They're angry about it. Out of meow mix. Hey, take that attitude to the nursing home. You know, when BTS said life goes on, they didn't mean you, pal. Don't make me drag the last few strands of hair. You angered the K-pop stands, bro. You don't poke Army, because Army will make you feel bad about your entire life. I stay way out of there. You know, I'm proud to say I've never seen any of these movies. If you haven't actually seen Lord of the Rings, you're actually living under a rock. No, I have better things to do than sitting on a couch for hours and watching movies. Oh, like what? Find worms to eat and watch out for bird rock dweller? What do you have to do? What's life or death for you right now? I mean, let me know. Dude, you committed so hard to this joke, I honestly feel bad not giving you an upvote. Microsoft XL. You're the guy that explains the magic trick to people right in front of the magician, aren't you, huh? Good to see you're that guy. Bet you're real fun at parties, asshole. Magneto can shut you off without violating social distancing. He could just pull them all out of your face, buddy. Like Chucky in The Bride of Chucky. You just pull right out of your face. Jack's mic is a World War II battle radio situated in a Chinook 1,500 meters above the air. What's a Chinook? Oh, it's a helicopter. Ooh, it's a big helicopter. Oh. So his mic is bad. You know, she is the reason we have a not for consumption warning on dish soap. Yeah, she's the type of person to get mad at the mirror for copying her style, so I don't think she's the brightest bulb in the box. I don't think she's even in the box. College students do not have to go in debt to get a degree. They can work their way through like many of us did before the day of student loans. Miss, you were classmates with Moses when college classes costed only a few shekels, so not sure if you got room to talk, when you have father time in your bedroom over there. Yeah, she's the type of person to bring 18 people to an 18+ movie. She thinks it's the party size and not the age limit. Well, that's why we say rated R, not 18+. Magrosa phlegmacata. That means filthy, drooping phlegm. Ew! Oh, that's disgusting to call somebody. Hope your grandma gets bullied at bingo night. Joke's on you, my grandma is the bully at bingo night. Yeah, it's the mushroom-shaped nose for me. Got a Mario power-up like that, huh? Just grab their nose, bloop, bloop, bloop. This dude's out here calling people fools while he's presiding over the court looking like a hungover Quaker Oats guy. Well, he is the judge, so you gotta respect that, I think. When she looks into a mirror, there is no conscious observer. It's just dead air. It's static. Man, people like this wipe with their bare hand. And that permeates. They got stinky hands. Dude, this song is the embodiment of the 2015 Don't Touch My Phone wallpapers. And I love it. Rule 1 and 2 are for men who believe they have to look a certain way to attract women, completely discounting their personality, interests, inherent sexiness, etc. because essentially they have resigned themselves to being a shitty blank piece of used pizza cardboard rather than full human beings. So that's why we have Rule 1 and 2. This was on a poll about where a gentleman should ask someone to for a date. Bowling, because all those balls there will make up for what you apparently lack, buddy. Just gotta get some extra balls in there to encourage you. Tim Smith looks like an accidental time traveler from the 1800s who spent most of his time as the town simpleton who tried to foot race draft horses. Poor Tim Smith, stuck in time. This is the most humiliating day of my life. Hello, Alexander. Hope your evening has been most enjoyable. Would you care to receive some artful photographs of my nude form? Hey, why do you sext like Jigsaw? It's a simple question. Why do you sex like Jigsaw? Am I gonna die? Ben Shapiro's voice sounds like what I'd think a parody of his voice would sound like. But no, that's just him. That's what God did to him. Biggie, a gangster with a heart and almost like a wise old sage. 6ix9ine, aborted Skittle. Well, he wasn't aborted. He's a full-term Skittle. Do what Eric Clapton's son did. Who was Eric? What? I'll understand this joke. Hold on. What did Eric Clapton's son do? Oh no! Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's awful. That's a mean joke. I don't even think it was a joke. Then there was no punchline. I crashed into a spring and it played the worst sound I've ever had the displeasure of hearing. An entire 0 out of 10, and I'm going to poo on the developer's pillow. I hated it. This is the kind of guy on Ghost Hunters who farts and thinks it's spirits trying to go up his ass. Maybe it is. You don't know. Zach Bagans has experienced a lot of things. Oh, sorry, this is Ghost Hunters, not Ghost Adventures. So this is whatever TAPS crew member was weird and funny. I don't know. Dang, man, he's got the IQ of a sponge and the personality of a glass of water. This guy stinks. Julius Caesar's Rise to the Republic. Well, this documentary was well done, unlike his steak. His steak is still raw and chewy. It's gross. Oh, for sake, crawl back into your mother's womb, you underdeveloped lollipop stick. I'm tired of you. Tired. Trisha Paytas looks like if Stretch Armstrong went into a teleportation machine, but at the last second a baked ham flew in and their genes got spliced together. Who threw in that ham? Who did it? He looks like Phil Swift if he ate his products. Belly full of Flex Seal, that's what he looks like. He looks like a scientist's experiment of trying to bring Sid back to life by using an average nerd character from a 90s movie as a test subject and then infusing him with Rick Astley and Tom Scott's DNA. But the experiment went bad and he aged up 50 years in 3 minutes, then aged down another 50. So is he back to normal? I don't know. How about you take my upvote and shove up your ass like an unbuttered mango so your stomach will be quoting the Geneva Conventions. You just picked words. This isn't even funny. You mad-libbed your insult. You're lame. You're phony. Sweet Vampires are pale because they're anemic. Did you only just realize this? They also suck blood because they can't get vitamin D from sun exposure. Take a multivitamin, you melodramatic, Victorian, appropriating, eternal dumbass. That's my favorite description of a vampire maybe ever. I think that's exactly it. You were a mistake. Your father had a wet dream and your mama rolled over. Oh, that's good. That's good, man. But your profile pic looks like an erectile dysfunction commercial. Having trouble getting it up? Take my boner pills. That's what you look like, buddy. You look like a boner pills guy. This is what Donkey would have looked like if he had drank the human potion instead of Shrek. Hell yeah. Nice. You look like the two guys from 21 Jump Street mixed into one. The merged. It was a super fusion. You're actually right on the money, Ryan Lee Stewart. Oh. The worst kind of messages come right from the Xbox Live chat. It must have been a sad day when you slithered out of the abortion bucket. He was the blob. It creeps and sneaks and climbs. Just for anyone wondering, the breed of the cat is actually Adam Driver. Oh, thank you, I was wondering. Looks just like him. No, not the legal eagle. You look like one of those advisor NPCs in a city building game. Oh, come on. He looks like he does your entertainment section. He opens up the movie theaters and runs them for you for a price. How are you not the asshole here? Oh, is this a r/am I the asshole? A little bit of AITA? You're slut shaming your adult daughter for sleeping with one guy. If you were any simpler, your husband would have to water you twice. Oven roast a couple of potatoes. I got a whole dinner here with how roasted you just got, my friend. That's the joke I want to say, just not how I want to say it. Bear with me here. Let me brain function. You know, if we just threw in a couple of potatoes, we'd have a whole roast. There we go. That's the joke. Animals be 20 minutes old and already know what to do. Meanwhile, human babies come out with a spot on their head that ain't finished yet. And the communication skills of an alarm clock. Imagine if when babies cried, they were the iPhone alarm. Hey boy, are you an Amazon package? Haha. Cause you came so fast, I'm worried that something screwed up's happening behind the scenes. No, I just don't got a lot of stamina. You are despicable. You publicly posted a photo of your son sobbing because he's been removed from his friends and teachers that he cares for and who care for him just to justify your own agenda and pathetic desire for likes and validation. I don't know if you're uninformed, ignorant, or just a narcissist. My vote's on all three. You're severely doing wrong by your son and other children he comes into contact with by dismissing medical science and being an anti-vax ankle. And by ankle, I mean 3 feet lower than a cunt. Damn. Whew. I'm gonna fan myself off. I started sweating reading that one. Oh my God. Your son deserves better. You give the title of mother a bad name. Damn. I have 2 employees that usually leave work at 6 p.m. They're good, but I don't like that their commitment lasts for work hours only. What should I do as a CEO? Actually, what you should do is you should copy and paste this complaint into a table in Microsoft Word 2007. Print it double-sided in landscape mode, fold it in half 8 times, soak it in olive oil, and shove it up your ass. We don't owe you anything after our work hours. You'll be a CEO in not too long. If you don't have any friends, you're not introverted, you're a problem. If you think being an extrovert gives you the right to bash introverts for not having friends, then you're not an extrovert, you're an astrovert, and you're gonna meet my fisttrovert. These hands are extroverted, baby. My only talent is breathing. I said this to my mom and she just said, "You have asthma, moron." You're right, it's not even my talent. George Carlin said, "Think of how stupid the average person is and realize half of them are stupider than that." What real-life examples have you seen that validates this view? There is a considerable overlap between the intelligence of the smartest bears and dumbest tourists. Yosemite Park Ranger on why it's hard to design a bear-proof garbage can. Because even the smartest bears understand that tourists will leave things on the ground anyway. Must be nice having a brain so smooth it just rolls around in your head like a ball bearing. Your brain looks like a ball of dough, freshly kneaded. Oh no, man. Mark Wahlberg looks like he's about to yell and he needs more pictures of Spider-Man and starts singing "I Want to Break Free." How can you look so intimidating but so passionate in the same photo? What did you do, Marky Mark? Marky Mark and the Pucker Bunch, because I want to give him a kiss. This guy goes into the liquor store and asks the cashier for ID. I feel like in another life, Review Bra was the guy that gas stations hire to test new cashier safety card people that look young. Since the universe has no center, you can't be it. We'll see about that, Neil. We'll see about that. Air conditioning is unhealthy, bad, miserable, and sexist. I can't explain how many times I've gotten sick over the summer because of overzealous AC in offices. The majority of men in business settings are wearing multiple layers of clothes to conform to dress code. Put on a goddamn cardigan and stop making me ashamed to share a chromosome with you. I get the sentiment, but you're actually not sharing a chromosome. You have your own. Shotguns do not belong in video games. I cannot think of one game / one shotgun that was skillful but most importantly fun to use. It is a weapon put in games for the sole purpose of catering to cowards. Is this person serious? He's a professional Call of Duty player. That's like being a special ed student of esports. That's like being the last picked in dodgeball. You don't bring much to the table, it's just kind of all you were left. It was either him or the Darwin Project player, and honestly, that's a it's a dying game. I'm not sure if he knows how to socialize. Dude looks like he sells crack on the moon, hashtag Pepsi halftime. And what about it? Personally, I get all my crack from the moon. Lunar rock. My dude's built like Crash Bandicoot. Can I get a whoa? Why does DJ Khaled look like a Adam Sandler reskin in this photo? He went from we to best to we depressed. No, the pic on the right looks like he's a typical Miami neighbor who doesn't speak one word of English, but is a great mechanic. And that's my favorite. Ain't gotta say nothing, he already knows what's wrong with your car. Already knows. Pay him well, he deserved it. You know, I'm glad the husband's bald. He doesn't deserve hair. Damn. Alright, say it with your whole chest, I guess. I think that's called desperate, not bisexual. No. See, bisexuality is that I would have sex with men or women. Desperation would be if I had sex with you. Just, we're confused here. Sorry. Well, this happened to me as a guy. She was on my bed and looked at me dead in the eyes and said, "People tell me I give great blowjobs." And I looked at her straight-faced and said, "Nice. Good for you." She had the most disappointed face I've ever seen a woman have. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. If your dick was as thick as your head, she missed out on a huge opportunity. I don't know what that voice was. It wasn't any sort of, I don't know. I know it was for sure not an Australian accent. Most of the MK and D-League team is chock full of down-unders. So I'm sure that they will kill me, the chance they get. Overheard one kid at the Mall of America tell his friends he had to get his wisdom teeth out, and his friend says, "Why? Gotta make room for more dicks?" Wow. Whoa. You're an asshole. Holy crap. What? That's so mean. That's so Wow, insults have really come a long way since I was a kid. That was one small step for me and one giant leap for insult kind. The Olsen twins look like one of them knows how you die, and the other knows when you die. Don't ask him. Don't ask him. Why am I even cooking? The only thing I bring to the dinner table is dishonor to my family. Don't tell me that, Sally. I bet you make a great, I don't know, whatever you're making. Whatever it is, I'm sure it's gonna be delicious, maybe. Probably. I don't know. I have never been so visibly disrespected in all my life. Using creativity for good, not evil. My chest does not look like E.T. When you're meeting the Avengers today and Stan Lee tomorrow, I love how Captain America has the whole outfit on and Chris Pratt looks like a poor single dad that's been through 4 divorces. I mean, close enough. Star-Lord? No, a beer man. V canceled E3 because they know some unhygienic gamers would have been in there smelling like spoiled deli meat, and Corona would have evolved into the T-virus in that environment. Smart move. Gamer zombies are the worst kind. Because they get excited about it and they go, "I've seen this before." Apple announces its first new laptop with its own chip instead of Intel's. Oh, Jesus. Ellen looks like shit. Elon Musk is what happens when the ghost of a 14-year-old who died in 2011 and the ghost of a 19th century oil baron try to possess the same body. They're still fighting to this day. Oh, this is really good. Keep it up. Don't use emojis on Reddit, please. They bring down the intellectual tone of the conversation down several notches. 1,000 people told you to die. Oh my god, that is an emoticon, you warm toilet seat. Hey look, he's gonna steal that insult. He looks like God's first draft of Chris Evans. How dare you do? Who is this? Is this Bob Odenkirk? I don't even know who that is. In Joker, Arthur suffers from a condition that causes him to laugh loudly and uncontrollably, even when things are not funny. When he tries to do stand-up, he has difficulty finishing a joke due to laughing too hard. This is a reference to Jimmy Fallon, who the character is based on. It's true. EA has copy and pasted FIFA on Switch for 2 years. So we copy and pasted our review from last year, but lowered the score, naturally. A painful 2. If last year's release was borderline insulting, this year's is just plain disgraceful. Dudes be so ugly and be in my DMs like, sir, please, you're making my eyes hurt. Bye. Yeah, keep talking. Disgraceful conduct, sir. I challenge you to a handball match for this lady's honor. Meet me at her forehead. When the sun sits at the forehead, the guns are drawn. This couple went to the gym together for 6 months. Yo, did the guy wait outside? He did get a little, it looks like he got a little bit bigger, didn't he? Just his beard grew some more. I can't hate that, I'm a big boy. Yo, look, he looks like the germ from the Mucinex commercials. I love your commercials, dude. My father says I look like a goat. Is it true? Okay, send us your picture and let's compare. Oh, you didn't have to do them so diabolically. She looks like the type of lady that acts all sweet, but then after she gets criticism, she goes home and microwaves her hamster. Hamster hell. She goes to the Petco and all the hamsters get terrified. My dude really asked me to rate his fit. Hey bro, rate my fit 1 out of 10. Dude, you look like the coat hanger. Oh. That's his anime villain backstory. Oh my god, I love Harry! His British accent is so cute. Wait, that red thing is called Harry? Oh, mate, that red thing's a member of the royal family. Bit stupid, aren't ya? Do you know the Beatles? Man, I know kiddie pool's deeper than her. She has the personality of an acai bowl. Or is it an acai bowl? Oh no, it's a dumb word. Gamma from Mars? Look like the human version of Mark Zuckerberg, which is a compliment. He was the youngest millionaire or something like that. Nice. Oh, I've seen this one. I've read this one before. This guy looks like a berserkered out Drake Bell or Jimmy Neutron with maxed out stats. He looks like everyone's first attempt at drawing Keanu Reeves. Almost there, but needs some changes, huh? I was working in a movie theater in France. A customer started an argument with my manager, who was a highly functional alcoholic and did not give a damn about pleasing Karens. She stupidly went, "The customer is king," to which he replied, "We're in France. We decapitate kings. Get in." The hardest I've ever been owned in my life was when I was 21 in Barnes & Noble, and a teenager asked me where the manga section was, or manga. I don't care. I don't read them. I don't read manga. I told them, but also said, I don't work here. They looked me dead in the eye and said, I know, you just look like someone who would know. Oh, how dare. That's where I would unironically say, how dare you? Man, unbelievable. Mark Zuckerberg's dead eyes, Steve Jobs' black turtlenecks, voice of Megatron. Seems legit. They've cloned her. She is oh my god. Those eyes are so, they look like something I'd get jump scared with. She looks like she is one of the infected out of like Resident Evil 7. Like she just saw Evelyn's Gift. She looks like she saw the Bird Box monster. Guys in college really be dating high schoolers, like, classic post. Charlie looks like the guy who would greet random strangers with namaste. Hey, who knows? That's a better critical joke than the one about Keanu Reeves, I think. That one gets some points. This guy's nose looks like a woman twerking. Is that a shoe above him? Is he getting stepped on? His nose does look like that, don't get me wrong, but what's going on above his head? There's a shoe up there for sure. I've been having trouble breathing lately, and my doctor told me to get tested for this kung flu. Luckily, I still have my oxygen tank from my cancer treatments to keep me going. I don't need to hear what the liberal doctors say. God will keep me healthy. Hey, shouldn't she be harassing Mike Wazowski about his paperwork? I think so. I don't know why she's on Twitter on the job. Dude, enough with the WFH sweatpants. Dress like the adult you're getting paid to be. Yeah, I'm not taking fashion advice from a guy who looks like he runs the bumper boats at a segregation-themed amusement park. I'm good. You're basically the only person in the store not wearing a mask? Oh. Yes, and even though Miss Piggy is merely a puppet made of both cloth and wire mostly, she still has more brains. Interesting. Lil Pump slams Eminem on Instagram as lame as hell. Damn, he got slammed. But at least Eminem doesn't bear a resemblance to a vandalized pineapple. He's got you there, pump. Ellen DeGeneres is the human equivalent of fake pockets on pants. Don't even get me started on fake pockets. I'll fight you if my pockets got fake pants. Wait. Oh God, I'm stupid. No, Lee, cut that out. Leave it in. That was natural. Damn, bro. You look like you used to be a Greek god, and now you look like you listen to podcasts. Oh, I actually liked his nose beforehand, too. Oh, well. If it makes him happy, it makes him happy. Ariana Grande looks like a Disney princess using her one wish to her fairy godmother to ask for the world's biggest can of Monster Energy drink. And she got her wish. Some people have resting bitch face. Adam Driver has resting, professor of theology listening to his students present a report on religious symbolism in medieval art that they copied off of Wikipedia. Face. He knows exactly what you're talking about because he's seen the article. Well, I'm never wearing this top again. Yeah, it makes you look like Helena Bonham Carter as the Queen of Hearts. Sorry. You will address me by my husband's rank. Oh, will I? I don't know ranks offhand because I'm a normal person, Mrs. Two Red Chevrons. Well, it resembles both the Navy and Coast Guard Petty Officer Second Class, but it isn't either. Alright, got it. I'll refer to her as Petty and Second Class. Thank you. Justin Bieber looks like he's posing for a success story with the executive director of a rehab for the brochure they give the new patients. And this right here is Justin. He was addicted to clout. Oh, back-to-back Biebs. Bieber looks like a roofer that disappears on payday if you give him his check. He's got kids to feed. The skin on the palm of your hand does not have the ability to grow hair. What part of your body do you wish had this type of skin? Between my eyebrows. Oh, I'm guessing that S isn't needed then? Oh. He got roasted by pee-pee on my doo-doo. Average Intel enjoyer. Average AMD enjoyer. Man, this dude is ugly as hell. No, actually, he's so good looking that he went over the 10 scale and restarted at 1. Damn. All right, I'll bite. What do I do for a living? Oh, I don't know. It looks like you work as the butler in a haunted mansion and put your little hand in the mashed potatoes. Grab the hand! I love Scary Movie. Wendy Williams is for women who were bullies in high school, and now they spam their pyramid schemes on Facebook. Just thought you should know that's her prime demographic. Loserfruit looks like your friend's girlfriend who's actually really bad at soccer, but you don't really tell her because she's sensitive. Oh, Loserfruit. Only good at Fortnite, huh? Only soccer you're good at's the one at Pleasant Park. Insurance adjuster be like, $11.50 is the best I could do. Not anymore. They had 30 copies of Fallout 76 before the looting started. After the dust settled, they had 40. Is that 29 little hacks that could save your life? Yeah, is that a Game Boy cartridge case? No. This is actually a legitimate life hack because keeping a condom in your wallet is bad news. The friction from it being in your pocket or jostled around wears down the latex and can cause it to tear. If you keep one on you in a Game Boy cart case, that won't be an issue because no one will have sex with you. So, I think this is a life hack. Yo, sorry emo girls, but Andy Biersack isn't that hot. He looks like if Sheldon had an emo phase. Smart as hell, but also very emotional. There's catfishing, and then there's whatever the hell this is. Wow, what a weird way to announce to the world that you've never had a girl sleep over. Interesting. That one black person you can play as in a 1998 to 2005 snowboarding game. Oh man, I can't even say nothing. It looks just like it too. The hair right down to like the outfit. Oh man, favorite character though. I will personally organize a local militia if I'm forced to stay in my damn house any longer. Dude, shut up. You couldn't organize a hunger strike at a fashion show. Trying to talk tough. And we lost mainly because I'm trash, lol. No. You're not trash, you're recycling. Because, well, trash can be disposed, but we're stuck with you. I feel like Adam Levine just went to a tattoo artist and said, "Made me look like a tattooed guy." I don't know, he looks more like a bathroom wall at a gas station to me. Right down to the carving and mysterious liquid. Which type of tattoo makes you cringe the most? Literally anyone that has 2 small tattoos and is constantly posting about how discriminated against people with tattoos are and how pathetic all the Karens of the world are for being offended by tattoos. Like, calm down, Becky. No one has ever said anything actually rude to you about your 3-inch faith tattoo, written in such swirly cursive that it could be a roller coaster at My Whole Identity is Victimhood Island. Alright, so me and my sleeves will go somewhere else. Ellen DeGeneres' brother defends talk show host for supporting Kevin Hart. Wow, I've never seen a family with a stronger PE teacher gene. Nah, neither have I. Vanilla Ice is having a 4th of July weekend concert, despite coronavirus. And hey, look, honestly, we should be fine, because we're still allowed to gather in groups up to 10. If you're wondering how people are going to show up to a Vanilla Ice concert, It's less than that. Unexpected item in bagging area. It's not unexpected, you digital freak. You literally just told me what it is. It's right there on the screen. I did the wavy wave, you did the bleepy bleep, up until the point where you decided to have an electronic stroke. Things were going exactly according to plan. What you mean is that you haven't been programmed right. Don't go putting this on me like I've somehow gone out of my way to surprise you. I've got places to be, man. I can't be playing hide the actual salami with the Terminator's younger cousin. Oh, and now you've sent for backup. Well done. Now I have to deal with a human person who thinks I'm either an imbecile or a thief for not being able to work what's effectively a bathroom scale with delusions of grandeur for the 4th time. Elon Musk's mom on raising successful kids. I didn't treat them like babies or scold them. Oh no, man. They'll look like they're about to unhinge their jaws and swallow a marsupial. Get out of there, Elon. Jennifer Lopez says men are useless until they turn 33. By all means, let's give a damn about relationship advice from a woman that collects engagement rings like she's Thanos. 1 to go. I know you ain't showing me Nikocado avocado. I feel like Nick is the human embodiment of the voice in your head that tells you to crash your car while you're driving. Oh, he absolutely is. He's worse than that. Yeezy slides. I won't wear these shit that can make me walk. Duh. Oh. Come on. You shot my dog. Prepare yourself, I'm bringing the pencil. Oh, he's not the wick. He's the entire candle. Not even scented. People from Wyoming are in my mentions, insulting me for dissing their state yesterday, and I'm just imagining them furiously riding a horse to a McDonald's in Utah just so they can get Wi-Fi and tweet at me. Stay mad, Amish people. These dudes come up to you and tell you to empty out your pockets. What are you doing? I'm gonna throw a Xanax on the floor and watch them fight over it. Hey. Whoever the winner, I'm betting the one on the far left is gonna come out victorious. The other two don't got enough meat on their bones. Yo, he looks like Ed Sheeran with steroids. No one will stop him from making music now. Fake Jake, huh? Jake looks like the way Brits would look if they weren't British. Huh? I mean, I don't know what that means. How do you not look British? Do I look British? If I said Tuesday, would you believe I'm from Britain? I don't know. He looks like he's been punched in both eyes, but they forgot to bruise. And you know what? I think that's a benefit. Them forgetting to bruise so he doesn't deal with no bruised eyes. Hey, win some, you lose some. His eyes may be dented in like I crushed a can too hard, but at least it's not purple. Dude looks like, why is this also wait, both of these last 2 posts were courtesy of MSNBC. Are they just like, is it the peanut gallery on there? Dude looks like a melted candle. Is it scented? That's my first question. Second question, what is the scent if it is? Sweat? This guy's posture reminds me of a half broken down cardboard box. You don't have to do him dirty like that. This is just a man. This is just a man, and you've done him so dirty. So unbelievably dirty. Half of what you say sounds like it comes from the fucking Cards Against Humanity card. I ain't got no jokes for that. Some of these rare insults aren't even rare insults, they're just like playing ad-libs with the English language. They're like, let's pick give me a swear word, give me a pop culture reference, and now give me a vegetable to compare them to. That is my rare insult. Jake Paul's music career gives me hope that me, a 14-year-old kid, can become rich through music with absolutely no skill. Well, Jake did a lot more before music, but if you think he can do it through there's plenty of musicians who have no talent. For example, this might be controversial. I don't think that the Bikini Bottom band was all that good. And look at them, they played the Super Bowl. So I'm saying anything's possible. T, I bet you sleep standing up or something creepy like that. Yeah, I do. What are you gonna do about it, Yuka? You know what I do to Yuka? I eat it with some wakaina, all right? Magnus Carlsen names his 3 favorite opponents. But why does this guy look like he's about to give a TED talk about cybersecurity? How is that even an insult? Wait, if he knows a lot about cybersecurity, wouldn't that be a good thing? Wouldn't he be an asset? You gotta work on your insult game, Mr. Random Knees. Random These Nuts. You're literally my dad. Yeah. Sorry about the adoption thing. You looked odd, so I figured the blind couple down the road would appreciate you more than me, you know. They can't see you, but they can hear and generally observe your presence through smell, taste, and sound. And I thought they would appreciate that, you know? And I say taste because you have a palatable odor about you. Like, you know, when you can like smell garlic in the air and you can almost taste it, that's you as a human being. What a sad life you must live that any bit of surrealism, abstraction, or symbolism has you grossed out. I bet you eat raw oats and get off the diagrams. And what about it? The British accent sounds like doctor's handwriting. Oh no, I believe you're thinking of the thick Scottish accent, which is my favorite accent to listen to, actually. Hey, she's the type of person to stand out in the sun to dry her sweat. She lets it evaporate, fellas. Isn't that weird? You rockin' with evaporation? Yana Maru is 28. They, them, polyam, down to earth. Easy to get along with. Love horror movies / true crime, adventures, cats and reptiles. I'm an artist, musician, intersexual feminist, mental health advocate, love DIY shows, hanging with friends, long talks, and getting boba. Down to earth. The earth would spit her out if she was buried. Well, why? What about their bio did you not like? Was it the boba? I like boba, man. It's fattening, but it doesn't stop me. I'll get the giant boba. I'll get a vanilla boba with some honey boba, some popping mango and strawberry boba, and some grass jelly. Try that sometime. Wait, not grass jelly, rainbow jelly. I'm sorry, rainbow jelly. You know, becoming an electrician is the only way you can light up someone else's life. I'd rather be in the dark, to be perfectly honest. He looks like if Gordon Ramsay ran a show called Expert Cook instead of Master Chef. But cranky old Joe is still a co-host. Joe who? You know. Sia is the answer to, what if Lady Gaga was one of those quirky boomer moms sharing Minion memes on Facebook? I don't know much about Sia other than she made the song Titanium and got in trouble for a movie. That's all I know. I have no opinion on her. I think she's a bit silly, a bit weird and a bit dumb, maybe even a bit wacky. Do you fancy having sex with me this evening? Who approaches someone like that? Good day, chap. Do you fancy having sex with me this evening? Getting that good old intercourse going on. You get down, take your trousers off, put your baker's cap on the doorstep, and maybe be jimmying around. Oi, bruv. Oi, bruv, trousers off now. We're gonna have a shag in the back of the alley. No, this voice. I would rather be in labor for the rest of my life. I would too if I read that voice. Why do all these bloody birds have to tweet in the morning? Come on, man, it's 11 a.m. I'm trying to sleep. Go sing your mating call somewhere else, you thirsty feathered fucks. Oh, you know, don't be a bird blocker. Let him do the thing. You know what I mean? Just let him have at it. This. That lady looks like she has the Snapchat baby filter permanently. Her face is like a little too smooth. Like her face looks like when she doesn't get nothing sticks to her face. It slides right off, which I mean, you know, pretty cool. But you're in paternity court for what? He is that type of guy that'll flex their stuff in a video game and lose to a player that has level 2 starter characters, AKA every sweaty guy in Fortnite pubs. Every time I play Fortnite, there's some dude who has played creative for 4 hours in a row, just sweating like his keyboard has got to be waterproof because there's so much sweat pouring from every orifice of this man's face. Every pore, every hole, there's sweat coming out of it. And he cranks up all the way to the sky, and I do just, 1, 2, 3 pickaxe hits, and they fall down, and they die, and they watch, wondering how I could have killed them when they just needed to slow down. Anyway, that's an entire tangent to tell you I play Fortnite. I'm pretty good at it too, so watch out. I like how the husband has Wi-Fi on his head. Hey, what's the password, Randy? It's getting spicy in the Rareinsults subreddit. I don't know what Lumi is replying to, but it is aggressive. Bash his nuts in with a flaming 12-pound sledgehammer forged by skimpy female dwarf blacksmith. I want to read that again, but in a different accent. Crush his nuts in with a flaming 12-pound sledgehammer forged by skimpy female dwarf blacksmith. Now I feel like that was appropriate to read. I got a big crush, you know what I mean? This dude looks like the human form of almond milk, and not even the sweetened kind. Jake Paul's gonna lose to Ben Askren. No one likes Jake. He's the type of guy to punch his reflection because it looked at him funny. And now he has a broken mirror, bloody hand, and can't see his reflection no more, at least. This is what people in the 50s thought hair of the future would look like. I can't even get a good look. She's got like a middle part and then like a mohawk going down the middle, but still has like long hair on the sides. It's like a this is like an RPG character, but on a talk show. Maybe the reason only 1% can reach level 3 is because 99% of people would rather look at water evaporating than play these games. Just have you ever thought about that? Oh, only 1% can reach level 3. Well, there's only 1% of the people that watch these ads actually playing. I would rather you kick me in the balls than play your crappy mobile game. Speaking of that, I want to do a video on mobile game ads because there have been a ton of weird ads I've seen on Twitter. One that pops up most frequent is this like zombie apocalypse mobile game, but the ad is the guy is in an elevator with two ladies and he smacks one of the ladies' asses and then blames it on the other girl. Super weird. Why all the women in the audience acting like the Megan Fox? Half them look like gargoyles. Gargoyles. The Powerpuff Gargoyles. Jobby looks like he wakes up in the morning and says, "Good morning, Daddy," to himself here. That's king behavior. This guy's brain is just filler so his skull won't collapse. Yeah, it's the laugh of someone who doesn't have a thought in his head. Not one synapse in his brain is firing. Not a one. This dude is literally 69% legs, 30% arms with shoulders, and 1% head. I don't know what he's doing in there, but being a robot is not good. Not one of the things he's doing. He's not very good at it. The irony is that this is actually pretty audibly enjoyable when it's just a parody for shits and giggles. While Rice Gums makes you want to disembowel my inner ears. I just want to rip out my eardrum, reach into my ear canal, and just gouge out my cerebellum. Just pluck it out. Just take it out. Nusret saying, "Wow, hashtag Salt Bay, hashtag Salt Life, hashtag Salt." You're an inspiration for birth control, Nusret. Thank you. Thank you for being a continual poster boy for Plan B. You may say Intel CPUs are bad, but the fire alarm thinks they're fire. Man, that was a stupid comment. I have an Intel CPU. What do you mean that my fire alarm thinks they're fire? I've never heard a complaint. Take you and your multi-core AMD CPU elsewhere, good sir. I'm gonna build my next PC with a Ryzen anyway, so I don't know why I'm hating. This guy looks like he's about to show me how he made $1 million with 2 easy steps. My name's Jason Loads of Money, and I'm gonna show you how to make $1 million in 2 easy steps. Step 1, go to your local bowling alley. Step 2, refuse to leave until you've ransacked the place for all it's worth. You learn more by sending him my website, robbingabowlingalley.com. He looks like Jeff Goldblum when he's halfway between being a man and being a fly. I always thought he looked like Machoke. You're like the human version of ketchup juice, I swear. And I don't mean that as like the ketchup. I mean that as the ketchup pre-piss. Like the little bit of piddle that comes out when you don't shake up the ketchup. You're that. You're just the human version of disappointment. Easy. Kanye looks like Blade's little brother Butterknife. I would love to see Blade have a little brother and it be Kanye. Have him be like 4 feet tall right next to Blade. I think it'd be great. I'd watch that. I'm not gonna read this one, but I do want to talk about it. When I say I don't like rare insults that are just Mad Lib games played out in the comments section, this is what I mean. I'll read this out slowly. You wiener dog shaped balloon knot. So this could mean one of two things. Either he's referring to an actual balloon knot, like at the end of a balloon that's shaped like a dachshund, or he's referring to a butthole, because buttholes look like balloon knots. In which case, see a doctor, because it should not look like that. But also, how would you know? Have you seen it? These are things I gotta know. These are things I gotta know. Also, you notice how no one liked or disliked his post. I get the guy above him has a downvote, but I would rather have a... Wait, I don't even see the usernames. I bet this is this guy's own post. He put his own post on here. Wait a minute. I bet he said, "Oh yeah, that's a good one," and put it on Rareinsults. And it went and waited for everyone to like it, and then no one did. And somehow it ended up on this video. Be talking about how objects are yanderes and sundares. Like, bitch, how about you do your laundere, you smelly fucking virgin, you verge. The only thing your fingers are doing are clicking the mouse in Osu, aren't they? So that was a rare insult. I like that one. That one gets a little round of applause from me. I like that one. How any young man could have found her attractive is beyond me. She had a face like a bulldog chewing a lemon. Damn. Damn. I would have rather you told me to go fuck myself. Wow. That was... You took time to come up with that analogy. And I pictured it in my head Like the bulldog like face like imploding forward like Homer Simpson when he ate the lemon. You have a lot of hatred in your heart, but I don't know who this is, so maybe it's deserved. Found a YouTube video of Leonardo DiCaprio talking about one of his movies. Leo looks like he always forgets to turn something off before going outside. Now he has to try real hard to figure it out. Leo looks like he's always thinking about conserving nature. DiCaprio looks like a patient man who's mastered soundless farting during conversations. I want to know how you get that power, DiCaprio. More like DiBraprio if you're farting all the time. Am I right? Am I right? Leonardo DiBraprio. That's a dumb joke. Hey, you look like how mayonnaise is spelled. Complicated. Oh, it's Young Gravy. Young Gravy looks like a horny leprechaun going through a midlife crisis. And you know what? He's got more drip than me, so I can't complain. Wow. I salute you for sitting through 38 ads just to listen to the human equivalent of pouring yourself cereal and not having enough milk. Clickbait, people. I'm at the store, right? There's this lady and her husband who's looking at me like I'm insane for wearing a festive mask. Well, this dude looks like a deformed mole rat with an iron deficiency. I mean, no offense to mole rats, but this guy looked hideous. He was bald, he was wrinkly, he got big old I think it was a mole rat, actually. Now that I think about it, I think it was Rufus. Hold my feeding tube after I bike down steep concrete. I mean, is he playing Happy Wheels? Why is he in a suit and tie? Did he watch like a PewDiePie Let's Play of Happy Wheels from like 2011 and said, hot dog, that looks like fun, and then copied it in real life? Evil Knievel's Mormon son always has to try to prove something. We get it, buddy. Your dad's a daredevil, and now you collect taxes. Whatever. Blank is a Muppet. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't you comparing that walking shit stain with a Muppet. There is nothing Muppet-like about him. Now, maybe one of those puppets from Avenue Q, but still that seems like a generous description for him. I think he's nothing like a puppet. What you're looking for is an asshole. Nitro looks like if Brendan Urie went to the gym and became an alcoholic. Well, I don't know who this is, but I know who Brendan Urie is, but I don't know what he looks like, so I will take your word for it. Well, I'm very sorry, sir, but seeing as how literally nobody asked for your opinion, I might suggest keeping your opinions, which contain as much value as your skull contains brains, to yourself and shut the fuck up, because if brains were gunpowder, you won't have enough to blow your nose, good sir. That was a very proper insult. You know, I hope the water you feel in your toothbrush tastes and feels like orange juice. Damn, that was just brutal, actually. This guy looks like Ryan Johnson if he lived in his parents' basement. That's it, that's the tweet. Hey, get a load of this guy. He looks like a Russian oligarch who had surgery to look like Pinocchio. Get a load of him, a load of him. He looks like my BitLife person when they have 0% looks and get them to 100% with plastic surgery. I mean, I have 100% looks, but it's gonna go away in time, but that's why I started a new BitLife. Bro, when you get to hell, you will have a special seat next to Pontius Pilate to rest. This is the most sacrilegious shit I have ever had the pain of laying eyes on. Adios! To all the people who say video games cause violence, go poop on a cactus and lick it up off the cactus, because you are dumb. It's a very oddly specific request, Wario Will. It's a very strange request you have there. I hope you and your entire family tree gets popcorn stuck in their teeth. That's how much I don't like you that much. Hey, Charlie looks like his dad still tells the restaurant he's 14 years old to get lower prices, which is perfectly reasonable. It's saving money. Raj is like the kind of person to clap at the end of a funeral. I'm just saying. You don't have to agree with me, I'm just saying. J Station is the kind of person who would sell his TV for a remote. Let that sink in. What is he gonna do about it? His channel's gone. He can't say nothing. You know, I bet you're the kind of guy that puts your ruler under your pillow to see how long you've slept. Oh, that's a yo mama joke. Get out of here. That's a yo mama's so stupid. She put the ruler under her pillow to see how long she slept. That's that kind of yo mama joke. That's a Zach James classic. This dude looks like he would eat the materials in science class. Any chemicals? I gotta give credit, I can't steal this joke. Someone in my Twitch chat, Sky Deedle, says he'd eat the beaker, just crunch on it, just straight glass. He likes the texture. Shout out Sky Deedle if that makes it end. Wally sucks. I wish that every meal you ever consume will be oversalted, only for your last supper before your execution to have no seasoning at all. No, Wally does not suck. You, sir, suck.
I'm 25, and while I can grow a beard, it's as sparsely populated as the Fallout Wasteland. If I try to grow out my mustache, I look like a sophomore in high school who just hasn't gotten around to buying a razor yet. What little hair I can grow takes forever. We all know that shaving makes it come back thicker as a wives' tale, and I'm living proof. Will I one day be able to grow out a thick, lustrous caveman beard, or am I just chasing a hairy dream? Ah, don't worry about it. You'll be fine. My grandmother's beard didn't come in very well until she was in her 70s. Oh, thanks.
Do you guys remember Big Ed? Oh, you mean that really short guy with an ego bigger than Elon Musk's bank account? Yeah, him. He's back. He's dating someone new. I want to do a video about Big Ed, actually, now that I think about it, because he's back on the show with another lady. I think it's funny. But I would feel bad, because everything, I wouldn't want to make fun of his neck. I just want to make fun of how awkward and cringy he is. Wait, if you take a look at the comments, all 3 of these comments are insulting him. Are all 20,000 comments just roasting the hell out of this guy? Hey, oh, this is the type of guy who'd fall in a shower and grab the water to pull himself up. Boom! Roasted. This is the type of guy who wouldn't lick his fingers. He would instead spread his Cheeto fingers on the couch for 5 years straight and wonder why he's single. Boom! Roasted again. Damn, he's Johnny Silverhand and Walter White at the same time. This new Breaking Bad episode is sick. Walt's alive, and now he has a cool hand? He's got a hand for making deals and a hand for making meth. Don't touch Walt's meth hand.
Who gives a hot wet crap about this anymore?
Freaking update the game. Charge for it if you must, but just do something. Anything. Oh, I bet your skin's thinner than school toilet paper, isn't it? Ooh, it's thin. Brand new / never used, well, that's the same thing. Coastal lobster wine holder made out of a strong plastic. I don't know, man. That looks like someone sprayed Spider-Man with Raid. Raid what? I'm not gonna say their name, they're not paying me. When you get distraught, you kinda look like if Mr. Bean and Sylvester Stallone had a baby. I mean, you could have worse parents. Early morning breakfast quesadilla. Ah, yes, finally, the breakfast squared quesadilla.
Dude's got more hot sauces in his fridge than steps I've taken today.
He likes spice. Well, he beats the heat, you know what I mean? Woman opens emergency exit on plane for fresh air. What? Sorry, is this like a Family Guy cutaway bit? That's real life. But that's real life.
And I bet she's the type of person who looks up and down before crossing the street.
Nothing in the sky, I can see my feet, I'm good to go. I'm doing great, actually. They aren't that clever, all they say is ratio and reaction gifs. Oh yeah? Oh, no, that's mean, but I'ma say it. Well, why do you look like the product of a Tekashi 6ix9ine and Miss Piggy love affair? Is that me saying ratio?
Hey, who's this? Wrong answers only. Oh, it's Thin Diesel.
This makes me so mad that I want to break into my neighbor's house, toast all their bread, and put it back into the package, and that's some enraging Hey, settle down there. This one, he grabbed all of the words in the Mad Libs game, so I'm gonna read this as fast as I can. Imagine being such an idiot that you insult somebody for not using the most detailed insult ever. Shut up, you lobotomite. Your own parents left you at an orphanage because they thought they birthed a troll. Very good. He must have been, look at his name, livid. You know, I think I trust Casey Anthony running a daycare center more than I trust this. This just doesn't seem practical at all. This looks like one bad speed bump away from catastrophe. Hey, the Big Daddy DeWalt vape box. Wow. Hey, what a unique way to come out to your parents. What, that he's taking fat rips? Mom, Dad, I smoked out the DeWalt. You what? Dad's like, son, can I take a toke? That's pretty damn cool. Honestly, screw viruses. They're not even alive. They're just strains of punk-ass DNA that go around messing up us normal and God-fearing life forms. You don't even have a nucleus, you stupid bacteriophage-looking horizontally transmitting RNA clump. Get out of here! Oh, and it's Morgs. Where did they get the idea that it looks good though? Like, it's like a stalk of broccoli made out of pube wool. I just don't get the hairstyle. I don't know it. I just don't get it. Maybe he'll come back with a better haircut? I don't know.
Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video and want to see more like it, be sure to subscribe. And until next time, my name is Damien. You've been watching D-Lee, and I'll see you next time.